I know where this video's going already.
This one, Philip DeFranco.
Oh, I know. I heard about his new.
Yeah,
I heard about his new endeavor. Entrepreneur. Buy my beard oil, beard oil, beard oil.
You have to understand.
Beard oil, beard oil, beard oil. What happened to the news network?
I was ready for this.
Philip DeFranco, Franco, BetterHelp.com.
All right. This is from Memology. Where's the Patreon funded news network? Memology one. DeFranco Elite, the news network that never happened. Before BetterHelp and before killing his vlogs channel, Philly D, Phil used to hide the amount of money he made on Patreon. So he has 13,964 subscribers.
And his minimum's 10, right?
Yeah. Well, I believe his minimum is 10. Correct. Because it says Philip DeFranco's creating a news and entertainment network. Is what it's for. Contradicting his transparent approach. Now his patron numbers have plummeted to 9,000.
Remember, I was tracking them and I was telling you they were dropping.
Yeah, so he went from 13,965 to 9,000.
Good,
patrons.
fuck him.
Yeah. Oh wow, yeah, there it is.
That was right around BetterHelp too.
That still means a shitload of money, however. He decided to hide the amount of supporters as well. Ooh, that's not good.
Good, fuck him. That means he's still plummeting, probably.
He also decided to kill his vlogs channel because subs and views were low.
So what's he doing?
DeFranco.
Just the main Philip DeFranco one. Yeah, this one's gone. Oh, look at the estimated earnings.
Oof. Wow, his views went way down, huh?
Video views were only like 3,000? That's not great for that many.
They didn't used to be. They did not used to be.
That's a great pause.
Great one. Great. That's fucking great.
Forward, just so we kind of get the main thing out. All kind of scheduled programming on this channel. So the hybrids and the Rogue Rocket podcast, we're just going to stop so that we can completely focus on our news content initially on the main channel until we finally get to launch a just dedicated news channel in addition to the Philip DeFranco show.
So he's getting rid of these other shows that he was going to have? It's almost like you can't pay people, is what you're saying?
130,000 a month, or even 90,000 a month at $10.
40 grand a month he's losing though. He just lost. That's actually 50 because it was like almost 14,000. It's 13,900. So
loss. Like the
and yes, this guy has been on Rogan before.
Scheduled videos on the channel are not a thing. We're not privating the videos that are on this channel right now. We're not deleting them. There might be videos uploaded in the future. It's just not scheduled. It's not a part of the plan.
That's how you kill a 1 million plus sub channel. 1 million plus subs.
And also, by the way, if you have 1 million plus subs and you have, that many patrons and you have that's fucking greed in my opinion. I'm sorry, but you now he's like, and I'm sure he gets into this video. Now he's starting other little companies and stuff. He's he's got that Crowder sociopathic sort of fake. I'm going to talk like this when I'm on the video.
Yes.
Because I care about you guys. Give me your fucking money, you pay pig fucks. You fucking losers, you pieces of shit.
Well, you notice that after the BetterHelp stuff, he's getting rid of the Red Rocket, which is the main thing that caused him the strife.
Oh, yeah.
BetterHelp.
The BetterHelp thing. Oh, yeah. These channels have become toxic. That's what happened. These channels became toxic because of it.
Tom basically saying he's trying too hard to be a mogul, and that's it. And when that's all you're thinking about is becoming a mogul, your content's going to suffer, your channel's going to suffer, and people are going to grow to hate you.
NorCal Local says, y'all need to go on vacation more often. This is an epic show. Well, thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
It's time to say goodbye. Oh. After I exposed him for BetterHelp, he confessed about his ad agency funded by Patreon money.
This is true?
That was, by the way,
That was all memology.
that was memology.
Memology
It was.
fucking killed
Like
DeFranco.
he did and at the time that was memology with a few thousand subs. Memology.
He had less subs than we did. At
yeah,
one point.
he had less subs than we did when he did this, and he
In the last-
took him down.
In the last 6 months, he's gained probably about 90,000.
It's
He's earned it.
ridiculous.
He's
Yeah, he
earned
is,
it.
of course.
fucking-
Yeah. He confessed about his
Really
fun.
comfortable. And two, I go to their offices in person, speak with their team in person, see their policies and procedures in action. Additionally,
Yes.
Did he ever go?
He never actually went.
He
I don't
never
think.
went.
No.
Or he didn't
said he
narrate
was
it.
going to, but he never went. If he did, he never talked about it or never filmed it or anything.
He's a pathological liar and a sociopath, in my opinion.
I want to talk to them and get responses in regard to a variety of complaints and accusations. Again, also on top of this, a thing that has been excluded or glossed over by several of the people telling this story, I've involved a third-party journalist. And all of this, of course, is still developing. I reached out to a journalist that covered the controversy around BetterHelp. I could also connect them with other YouTubers like an ad agency would. We connect some content creators, we set them up, we handle their daily numbers, we make sure they get paid. If they have any questions or need any help, we can be there for them. And then on the other end,
So yeah, you became a marketing company.
Exactly.
Yes.
Multi-level.
It was the start of an MCN.
Yeah.
The internet version, because they've had agencies in every market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of companies don't want to even deal with all these reps, so they just go to an agency and they handle all their ad buys. And he wanted that internet money.
Yeah, the middleman. Exactly. Ajax says he became the middleman.
Yeah, but however, I will say this. Doing it this way is a scumbag move. However, ad agencies themselves do serve a very good purpose. They're not just middlemen. All the things he just described are things a real ad agency does. And it is dope when you have, again, a large company and you're like Disney, and they go, you just hire a rep. And then they'll come to you with a report and go, you're going to be on ABC, and you're going to be here, and you're like, that's great, whatever. Just get me the most bang for my buck.
Yeah.
But this guy was like, hey, you beautiful bastards, we're going to make a news network. And he's fucking starting everything but a news network.
Right.
and BetterHelp if they have any questions regarding, do you think this person would be good or something along those lines, we can advise. And for all of this, like an ad agency would, we take a percentage of the sponsor. Why we would want to operate as kind of a small third-party ad agency is that's been a small goal of our company. As I mentioned before, we had this sponsor that was just seen as a winner on all fronts. And at the same time, I knew of several creators that were
Which meant they were giving him a lot of money. When you hear winners of all fronts, that means they were giving him a piece of the back end.
He was getting it coming and going.
By the way, just want to say right now in our backup channel we have 444 people watching live. So just shout out to the 444s, okay? Triple fours. All right, sorry.
having a hard time finding sponsors for their fantastic content. And so it just seemed like a no-brainer that we would take this win on all fronts, connect those people, we'd handle everything for
He's a fucking used car salesman.
Yeah, he's a liar. He's
That's
a liar.
the vibe, right?
Yeah, he's full of shit. He's a salesman.
Yeah, it's like he's trying to tell you that true coat.
them. And then like an agency does, we take a small percentage for the connection and the upkeep.
Also, the visit to the Better Health HQ never happened. So much for journalists. Yeah, it's correct. He never showed up. This is and killing his vlog channel drove people away. Says Phil makes $200K a year and puts the rest back into his company. He may or may not be a millionaire, but he's not making $1 million off of YouTube. Bullshit. He's 100% a millionaire. He has $6 million, give or take a few million. He gets YouTube money and money from merch, money from sponsors, and other money. Yeah, he makes at least $1 million a year. I mean, at least, right? I'm doing maybe not now, but last year he was making that much.
Well, plus the merch sales.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Now DeFranco Elite's the least amount he could be making is $63,000 per month. That's what every patron pledged. Only $5. Minimum is $5.
Look at this moron who responds. Oh, imagine being this stupid.
It stopped it there. I think I should definitely point out that we really haven't noticed substantial public progress. It's entirely possible that they're using funds responsibly behind the scenes. They're not. But this is a Kickstarter. Typically you have roadmaps, so you have a reasonable expectation when you should see results. I don't know how much they explain in the town hall because I've never watched one, but I honestly refuse to pay money until there's a public roadmap. So these are his fans. I guess writing on his Reddit. I guess he has a Reddit board.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, so this is what this is. I honestly have no idea. It's just a PDS and usual, or it's this news network. Whether it was Phil said he was starting his news network, I assume it would be something, well, new. This is just the same old stuff. I pulled my DeFranco Elite cringy name money. Whoa. What's Elite? I wonder how much
That's
money.
what they call the Patreon.
That's what his Patreon's called. Instead of it being like
No, I thought there was levels. Like there was an elite level member. I thought there were different membership levels.
No, if you go to DeFrancoElite.com right
okay,
now,
I got you. Okay, I understand. Because you know, like a Patreon, you can make different levels. Okay.
Which, by the way, right away, that does this thing that I hate, where you're creating a caste system based on like, oh, you don't give us money? Well, fuck you.
You're not a DeFranco Elite.
Yeah, like that's a scummy move. I'm sorry. We actually do pretty well. As far as like, Streamlabs, we have to work really hard and do a bunch of shows for it, but we do like okay. But I would say that we have a much smaller audience than these people.
Of course.
And by just not being cunts, a lot of people do try to throw us money when they can.
Of course.
But this like thing of, and I don't even mind people that go like, hey, Patreon, $5 a month, we're going to give you one bonus show a week just for the patrons. That's fine, because they're going to give us some money. We'll give you a little something the other guys don't get. But DeFranco Elite implies this, like, you're the elite. Fuck the rest of these gray-named scumbags in the chat. You're the real motherfuckers. And it's like Owen with his little fucking green bears next to their names. It's just like, fuck you, dude.
I'm not sure I mentioned that post long ago that I wouldn't support it without knowing where the money is going and what these are. By the way, these are his hardcore fans that are saying this. This isn't like people that don't like him. These are people that give him money.
Well, and somebody just pointed out, said it's just a matter of time before Crowder gets exposed for how much of a snake he is.
Of course.
The thing is about Crowder is that he is way smarter, way more meticulous, and on a level way beyond Philip DeFranco. I don't mean financially. I just mean mentally.
Oh, yeah. Well,
like,
absolutely.
Like, you're talking about fucking Philip DeFranco's like a level 12 mage, and Steven Crowder's like a level 70 warrior class. Like, he has got the fucking brain to be a complete. He's got the NDAs. Like, I bet you Phil does. Phil's probably like a carbon copy of Steven Crowder, but he makes a lot of mistakes that Crowder would never make. Crowder would have never been like, hey guys, we're making an. He would have been started fucking hitting people with lawyers, and they would have been like, I can't afford to go to court against Steven Crowder.
You're right. Yeah, Philip DeFranco's the car salesman. Fucking Crowder owns the dealership. Like that's what.
No. Even worse, Crowder's the finance guy. The finance manager's
no,
the worst human being. They're just basically an in-house banker.
They're always a certain. Well.
Hey, listen, we're going to knock off like 10 grand off the car if you finance it. Gee, that seems suspicious.
It's really weird. Why would you want me to do that? Why don't you want the cash? Right. That's always weird.
Always been weird.
It's happened to me where I have actually walked in with the money to buy the car. Like I had, like, not cash, but I had the money in my bank. I was going to write a check. Here you go. Okay, there you go. I want the car. They will talk you into like, no, man, you should finance 0%. Like, I'm like, no, that's okay.
Hang on to the extra 10. We'll finance 10. It's
no,
just 10.
And I'm like, no. I'll pay for the car, and I want to leave.
$200 a month.
I don't want to owe you anything.
Well, I used to work in that industry, and I'll tell you why it is. Because even if it's 0%, they get the kickback from the bank.
Yep.
So they would rather take the loan and make zero on it because they're going to get, $500 for your loan.
Right. Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, the bank always gives kickbacks. And the bank gives kickbacks because they want you to open up a line of credit with them so that they can be your new fucking owner. And that you'll open up other lines of credit with them. Because then the bank starts calling you and going, you got a car loan with us. Why don't you
credit cards?
You want to build a nice garden in your backyard? Landscaping, a little personal loan, nothing being a big deal. And next thing you know, you're in it for like 80 grand.
But people assume that this new channel was just what the host was for. Well, the new host so far has done a couple of videos that were 7 minutes long and was arguably not news. They talked about interesting subjects, in my opinion, but it wasn't really news. I'm pretty disappointed in the content since he launched the news network. He's hired more staff, sure, but based on the videos I've seen, his staff and him seem to miss some fairly important things in covering topics. He also has access to a huge amount of subject matter experts in LA and various universities in the area. These academic experts are itching to go on programs like Phil's to explain things given the current political climate.
Dead serious.
Yeah. So here I'm going to skip it. He said that he stopped the vlogs to focus more on the news network. This is Memology writing now. The real reason has nothing to do with news. beautiful bastard.
Beard oil. He started a beard oil company. When I said I know where this is going.
He really started beard. So everyone's doing the Joe Rogan start your own something company, or you know what? That's not fair. Alex Jones did it first. Start the Alex Jones thing. Start your own whatever company. That's because you're right. This is what they make their money on. Like, you're going to make more money off of this, and YouTube doesn't take it off the top. Patreon doesn't take off the top.
Yeah, but I mean, not really. It's because, to be honest with you, this seems like to me like a business I never wanted to get into because you have to have physical inventory. There's more cost. You have to, like,
you can't drop ship this.
You have to have employees.
And someone, because good point, but Philly doesn't have a beard.
Well, he's got the pomade in his freaking hair.
Oh, that's fair, I guess. But so this is just bastard hair care, quality ingredients, ethically sourced, proudly made in the USA. This is how much, Mike, you said it earlier.
Phillip, entrepreneur. He sure is an entrepreneur, isn't he? Why don't you just make the whole song? Entrepreneur, 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 entrepreneur. You are not human. You are not human.
$25?
Whoa. $25 for pomade?
Dude, like, the high-end stuff at salons don't cost that
No,
much.
$25 for pomade?
The high-end stuff at salons starts at $20, like, on the high end. Yeah. And always, when you get your hair cut at that place, they always, they're like, we'll do it for 15 or something.
Yeah, of course.
And even then, I'm like, 15 for pomade. I'll go to fucking CVS or go to Amazon.
Get the same.
Yeah. But, sometimes I get the product at the place because you're there and they're like, yeah, I'll knock $10 off. And you know what I mean? If you tip good or whatever. But yeah, this is outrageous.
That's a good point. Imagine being stuck in a room having to listen Nick Fuentes and Philip DeFranco talk to each other. How quickly would you last? Just two used car salesmen just talking to each other?
I would do the It's Always Sunny thing where they fucking set a fire and then run out and lock the door.
$12 for a comb?
But it's a plastic one.
But it's a Kent comb, dude. It's
a plastic one.
With official, beautiful bastard branding.
And what is this steampunk thing he's trying to do? A candle? What, to smell like Philip DeFranco? Is that what this is?
What a piece of shit.
Dude, the beard oil is literally one of the smallest bottles I've ever seen for that price.
That actually looks like, if I see a bottle that size with the little eyedropper on it, it costs that much, it better be really premium vape juice. You know what I mean? Like, when they get, like, vanilla tobacco flavored and it's high-end, and you're like, yeah, I'll taste... if I'm going to vape, I'm going to vape.
Well, I've done the beard oil stuff, and I got a bottle that was like 3 times the size of that for $20 from, a men's grooming place in the mall.
And I don't want people to think that we're somehow against capitalism. I'm all for capitalism. But he took your money and started, so we're going to get a news network going. And what he did was made a beard oil company because he's losing fucking listeners and panicking. Because he's a scam artist. I hope this man ends up penniless.
You and me both, man.